Welcome back to the Liquid Layer. I'm Aaron. In today's video, we have a lot to cover from today's CFTC Crypto Summit. There's a lot of cool stuff. The founder of Lighter was there. The founder of Robinhood was there. The founder of Coinbase was there. A lot of big stuff to cover. But first, let's talk about the price action. And I can't lie to you guys. I'm pretty happy seeing this green for the first time in a long time. Bitcoin is up almost 5%. It looks like this is, the beginning of the bull market. We're going to have to say it there. Bitcoin going to 72,000 is a big deal. Ethereum on a massive rally. Yesterday went up over 20%. Today up over 3%. Solana up over, not even at $100 yet. Solana is probably undervalued here, to be fair. Hyperliquid sitting around $72 and Lighter at $2.60. Lighter had a massive rally last night, but it got dumped. And I think this was kind of a FOMO rally, hoping there's a little more juice to come out of the CFTC meeting, which we'll be covering later in the video. There was some really good stuff that was bullish for the fundamentals, but nothing like Trump saying Lighter or Trump saying Hyperliquid, which happened yesterday. But overall, a good day. We'll be covering that later in the video. Pump on. Ooh. That was, sorry for making that noise, but just an absolute monster pump. I mean, come on, guys. Over 20% pump in a day? Meteora up over 5%. Come on, guys. If you've been watching every single video, you know we were talking about Pump Fund. We were talking about Hyperliquid. We were talking about Lighter. And if you're in my Telegram, make sure to join my Telegram. Link in the description. We've been talking about these coins all fucking bear market. So feels good to finally, see some green. Gold and silver continuing the rally. This is good to see. Silver is lagging behind gold. This is pretty typical. Silver is the beta player of the gold. We're going to find out if gold's about to go on another run or not. If it gets back up to here, this could be a serious monster cup and handle to like 7,000 or something like that, which we'll see how that plays out. S&P 500 actually dumped today. Stocks are dumping and crypto and metals are rallying. Pretty interesting stuff. But to our first story of the day, CFTC Chair Selig directs staff to create formal crypto market structure rules if the Crypto Clarity Act fails to pass. So basically saying, hey, we're going to go forward and put some rules in even if the Clarity Act fails to pass, because at the end of the day, there's crypto is an international market and America needs to have some formal rules. Now take a look at this. This is the clip of the CEO and founder of Lighter at today's CFTC meeting. So you can see here, CFTC meeting, Vladimir Novakowski. Really good stuff. Really glad to see this. Once again, there wasn't, truly like Trump didn't get up and start talking about Lighter or Hyperliquid today and, but this is good fundamentally. And this is what I've been saying is he is a part of the CFTC Innovation Advisory Board. So he's actually in the building in Washington when these things are going on. You can see he's at the official meeting, which I think is super bullish. And I don't think it's priced in how much leverage the Lighter team has with their connections. I think Lighter is going to have a lot of big partnerships and stuff come out in the next year. I could be wrong. It's possible. I'm wrong. But the fact that he's sitting here and he's one of the few crypto leaders, and his coin's the lowest market cap coin. Next to him is, I'm pretty sure that's Sergey, the founder of Chainlink. Chainlink's like a $10 billion coin, so over 10 times bigger than Lighter. Now, to be fair, Chainlink makes a lot more money than Lighter does right now, but I think Lighter has tremendous upside. They're able to score a couple big partnerships, a partnership with Citadel, something like that. Things can change very, very quickly, very, very quickly, but super bullish to see, happy to see this. And yeah, I think people were just a little more after yesterday, and people were a little more excited, for the CFTC meeting. Apparently, everyone on Twitter was saying it was pretty boring. Nothing. Donald Trump didn't come out and say anything crazy, which is, if we're being honest, that's what most of the market's looking for. Anyways, take a look at this. This is another leader of the crypto space who was at the, the whole thing that happened these past couple of days. This is the Robinhood CEO, and the Robinhood we know is partnered with Lighter. So Robinhood Crypto, Robinhood Chain has been one of the biggest hits we've seen in crypto in the past couple of weeks, last 2 months or so. Partner with Lighter, so that's really good to see. He also sits on the CFTC Advisory Board. And Brian Armstrong as well. This was a clip from yesterday, him talking about with President Trump up there, with Brad Garlinghouse in the back. You can see there's one of the Winklevoss twins, but Brian Armstrong was in the building. Great stuff overall. I think good. Really good for the space, and Lighter continuing to cook. So glad to see that. Hyperliquid cooking. I think they're both still undervalued. And now let's talk about Pump Fund. We've been talking about how it's been undervalued for a while now, if you've been following me on Twitter. But man, in the last 24 hours, over almost $1 million of buybacks, the biggest revenue day since January 29th. So absolutely ridiculous. I don't think he's put in the oh, here we go. Here's the latest one. Sorry. In the last 24 hours, over $1.1 million in buybacks. Absolutely enormous. I mean, this coin is a monster. And you got to realize Pump Fund's market cap compared to Hyperliquid is very small. And it's doing better numbers than Hyperliquid is at the moment. And it has been for the past month. So I think people have a lot of bear PTSD. The thing with the crypto market is last cycle, people thought it was going to be like 2021. They thought we were going to have this up-only altcoin season that's going to be magical, and it didn't happen. And I don't think it's ever going to happen again. I think we're past that. I think the crypto market is a lot different than it used to be, but the winners are clear. I mean, guys, let's keep it a buck here. We talk about the winners every day here on this fucking channel. We talk about it. If you follow me on X, if you follow me on Telegram, we're talking about the winners every single day. And it's not that complicated. Okay? Pump Fund makes the most money in crypto. It's pretty obvious it's a bid considering its market cap. The founder of Lighter sits on the CFTC board. It's like, these are pretty, I mean, you obviously have to do like research and stuff, and most people aren't super into crypto, but yeah, I think it's more obvious than ever what the winners will be this bull market. And I think people have a lot of bear market PTSD. So they look at Pump after this 20% rally and say, oh man, I'm not going to buy it. I mean, I have it right here, guys. Take a look at this. This is where I made this like when the price was at like 0.2 or something, but this is a 5X basically, and this is a 10X. We have a long way to go, guys. We have a long way to go. And people are just, I think, scared. People are tired. A lot of people got rinsed, but if you're able to hang in there and stay focused and keep researching, and once again, do your own research. Don't just come to, I'm sometimes wrong. I'm not right about everything. I was wrong about the price of Bitcoin. I thought Bitcoin was going to probably dump again. I was wrong. And that's okay. We all make mistakes, but I was right about the altcoins. But anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Make sure to follow me on X. Links in the description. Make sure to follow me on Telegram. Link in the description. Join the Discord as well. And yeah, thank you for watching.